start off the day. Different camera view up here. Hopefully you can kind of see what's going on. I've got a camera over here and I can see this little angle gauge and it is on 0 right now. So we're going to go up here. Almost everything we're mowing in here is steep. So hopefully this camera will pick up the angle. That camera hopefully will pick up what I'm saying and I can kind of tell you what I'm doing. And then maybe we can switch back to this one or something. I'll try to figure it out. But we're going to start with the really steep stuff first. That if we slide down, we're screwed because we slide into some trees and we don't have a flat landing at the bottom, which I do not like at all. If I'm going to mow something steep, I'd like to have a flat spot at the bottom to where I can go down and you know, get out. So this is 20. Sitting right there is about 24 degrees. That's pretty steep. It gets steeper. It gets very uncomfortable up here. I probably need to get me some new tracks before doing this a whole lot. I wish I had a flat spot down there. I'd just drive down the hill and drive up the hill. But 24 degrees, 23 degrees, I mean, we're solid however steep that is. We're solid about that. Bad thing is we have a lot of landscaping up here. We're in turf. We're on the edge of this hill. I don't really want to tear up the grass a whole lot if we can help it. Man, that is steep. I don't really want to try to drive down that with nothing down there. I don't know if you guys can tell how steep that is, but it's very uncomfortable. Very uncomfortable. Maybe with new tracks. $3,500 just to mow a place one time. I don't even know if I can get new tracks for $3,500. Right here where I stop the mower, it breaks over again, it looks like. So maybe I can get mowed down to there. Spinning a little bit there. I kind of pick the mower up and just drag the front shoes so I don't have to carry the weight of the mower and I don't have the roller pushed on the ground because it does just barely take some traction off of your tracks. Tip. We're going to see if we can get sideways here. I'd love it if this landscaping wasn't here. This is only 20 degrees here. more oil easier. You know, it's in a full oil bath with the crankshaft and whatnot. Instead of being that steep, I don't know if that really, you know, gives you some engine starvation on your lubrication. These machines are meant to do this, but when you put it to the extreme of, you know, what they want you to do with it, you're just asking for trouble in my eyes. But 27 degrees, we're kind of stepping off of that rounded part of the hill there. 27.4, 26, 24, 25, 24 degrees, 23 degrees, 25. I mean, 27, we keep hitting some 26 and 27s. I mean, it's relatively steep. And I don't know, maybe that reads a little different one way or the other. Maybe we need to average it, but all in all, the average seems about 24 degrees, which I think is a little steeper than 3 to 1. Oh boy, there's a weird little hole right there. That'll make you not feel good. I've got a guy out trimming, so I don't know if I necessarily need to worry about this, but guy running around trimming trees and bushes and stuff like that I can't get. See, I tore up here pretty good. If I had a landing to get to it, it'd be a little different. I'm spinning there. Nope. When you're moving and you're not moving the joystick, that's when you want to stop, evaluate what you're doing. Approach this stuff good. Yeah, it must be, because now we're 18 to 20 degrees, so for some reason it doesn't read as good going this way as it does that way. I'd say average it maybe 22 to 24 degrees, so whatever that is. Everything in here today is steep. This is probably the worst because I don't have a landing point down at the bottom. I talked to him about maybe clearing some of this brush out down here so I could have a landing spot like this at the bottom. Boy, that end down there, that's what I don't like to do. Hard to turn without tearing anything up. Maybe I can go back up that other hill. No, because I think that, I don't know, maybe we'll look at that. I don't really feel like I was sliding any, except for up there. But sideways going along here, I don't really feel like I was sliding much at all, which I'm kind of surprised. A little bit there. I mean, that's pretty steep though. That was, I looked up and it was 25. It's kind of steep, and then it levels out a little bit. I mean, generally stuff like this is 3 to 1 because they won't let you have any steeper than 3 to 1 in the city. And it's got good vegetation on it, so. And I think 22 degrees, 20 degrees is about 3 to 1, if I remember correctly. Man, if I had a good spot to turn, it'd be a little easier on me. maybe, but I'm trying to let you know that machines are pretty capable. This doesn't seem as bad down here, even though angle-wise, well, no, angle-wise, it doesn't seem as bad down here. I'm not quite sure why. It flattens out to my left right there, so maybe that's why it's not at the very top of the 3-to-1 incline. Right here in front of me and clear through there, there's a flat area or flatter area that comes right up to here, and that would make it easier to transition down in here. That goes down to a creek into a deep ravine, so we don't want to go that route. Camsos do pretty good at backing up a hill with a nice heavy mower on it. Really good turnaround spot up here. And I don't have one because it gets steeper up here in this corner. Hopefully you guys can kind of tell what's going on. Angle gauge says 28 degrees, 26.6 to 28 degrees, pretty solid. I would definitely say we got to take the average of that, because it should be the same going both ways. So something's up with how I've got that sitting there mounted or something. And there's kind of a little flat spot here. I mean, if I can clear in here and make a flat spot right there, that'd be all right. I need somewhere to turn around. Sit the front edge of your mower down. Helps. Guys, I guess let me know if you like this type of stuff. I mow really steep stuff all the time. I'm one of the guys in town. Actually, I think I'm about the only guy that 2 or 3 other companies call. I've tried to have some people mow some stuff for me when I couldn't get to it, and they said they wanted nothing to do with it. So I don't know if that meant it was just too steep or what. The mower's going, I'm spinning right there. I was trying to turn. So maybe get one more, and then I'm just going to go straight up, I think. Hopefully we don't slide down. Like it benches off right there a little bit. Sounds like rollers or the idlers or something are not happy with me right now. Alright, I'm gonna kill the mower so I can drive up this. Let's see how she does. Driving up this area here. Should do okay with the mower in front of us. Probably do a little better if we had new tracks or newer tracks. See, the problem is we have a curb right there, and the curbs aren't kind, and I'm still going up the hill right there. Oh, didn't have the mower up high enough. I didn't gauge that quite right. Okay, we got to mow this stretch over here, but I'll jump out of the machine real quick and I'll show you guys. Walk over there and kind of show you what we had. Alright, give me just a minute. Alright, well, if you need somebody to mow steep stuff and you're in Kansas City, just give me a call, because that's what we do. But there's that hill. Grade never shows up on camera, but I thought maybe if you see the upright junipers there or something, maybe it'd give you kind of an idea. You know, trees are fairly straight up and down. Anyways, the landing down there would help quite a bit. But all right, we're gonna keep going. Everything else is steep, so that was just the worst of it, I think. Hang out.